Hey, what's up? It's Comic95 the Savior, and for this video I will be reviewing Luxy hair extensions. As you can see in this clip right here, I have the extensions in my hair. I posted this video onto my Instagram a little while back, but I made a really long video so that I can show you everything that I wanted to about these extensions. So I will list some timestamps down below in my comments and the description telling you where to fast forward ahead. No, you do not need to watch the whole 1 hour and 20 minutes of this video, but I do have it sectioned up so that you can search for exactly what you want. So do you want to see the unboxing? Do you want to see how the hair looks straight? Do you want to see what they look like after a couple of weeks? I have all of that organized into one video. So that is why it is so long. So keep watching if you want to see and hear what the extensions look and feel like. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, what's up? It's Comic95 the Savior, and for this video I will be reviewing Luxy hair extensions. So I already have the extensions placed in my hair. I've actually recorded several different videos before settling on this one. So if you care to see my real, authentic initial reaction, you can watch until the end of this video, but I'm warning you, the video is very lengthy. I talked a lot, sorry, can't help it. But I wanted to give my real honest opinion and explain everything that happened. So long story short, I've had these extensions for a few weeks now, and I can honestly say, guys, if you were on the fence or debating about getting them or thinking if they're worth the money, long story short, if you don't watch anything else in my video, go ahead and buy them. But my recommendation to ensure that you like your extensions is to get way more hair than you think you're going to need, or basically get what you think you should need. Now for myself, I'm someone that has very short, blunt, chopped up, damaged hair. To avoid going through that long story with you, I basically bleached, relaxed, colored, relaxed, bleached, like all over again, like in a cycle of this, guys, like crazy stuff, over a year ago now. So I literally lost all of my hair. Like all of my hair fell out. My hair was in such bad condition that every time I wash it, like literally half of the hair on my scalp would just come out in my hairbrush, and it was so like weak and like, I can't even explain it. Like it felt lifeless when it had water in it, and like it was so weird. So yeah, it was gone. So basically I've gotten to the point where I just have little chunks of like some faded, like reddish brown colored hair kind of just on this side, and maybe a little bit of like parts over here. But long story short, all of my hair has grown back, but it's super short and taking its sweet slow time growing in. My normal natural hair without extensions, as you can see in my older videos, was pretty long, close to the length that my hair is with these, but it wasn't that long, and that was with my hair being straight. This is how long these extensions are curled. So yeah, that's my backstory. I'm someone that is not familiar with weave, clip-ins, whatever. I didn't wear them. I'm someone that was blessed to have always had long hair, so I didn't find a need for that, and my mother didn't even allow it growing up. So I have made my own hair extensions. I've bought different hair extensions before. I've tried wigs, everything, and honestly, these are the best that I've ever had. I do have a few hairpins inside of my head, like on the side, to keep my hair in place, because this hair is so thick, you guys, and so voluminous. If I don't use them, like my hair is like out to here. And as you know, as a girl with short and, you know, blunt haircut, that's always your fear, is actually your hair, your natural hair, sticking out further than the extensions. But I promise you that's not the case with these. With these Luxy hair extensions, your hair is perfectly hidden. And before we go any further, guys, Luxy is not paying me to say this. This video is not sponsored. This is 100% my own honest personal opinion. These are the best, and they're definitely worth every dime that I spent. So the shipping was really fast. Keep in mind that I also live in Japan, so it took longer for it to get here to me, but like if you live in the US, you should expect to see these even faster. They got to me in less than a week, and it came earlier than even expected through FedEx. My only complaint is I felt like the communication, an explanation with how can I put it? I forgot what they call it. When you're, I'll put the word in the video, when your order is like waiting, customs. I felt like there wasn't a good enough explanation for how customs is handled and there also wasn't a good enough explanation for making an international purchase on their website, because there were issues where I had to send several emails back and forth with their customer service. And to be totally honest, I would have kind of liked a little bit of a discount for the trouble that I went through, but they did have a nice coupon that I used to get my order initially, which was the $15 off for your first purchase. But let's be real, the hair is so expensive, it's not really a coupon. And plus, by the time I paid my $20 in shipping and handling to bring it to Japan, I had already covered the discount that I received. But nevertheless, as everyone says, their customer service is fantastic, and that says a lot in this day and time. I know people can be rude, etc., so I'm always nice when I deal with customer service, but I definitely felt that their customer service was top notch. You're not going to get that from another company. So anyway, like I was saying, one of the biggest concerns that I had was, first, is this going to be enough hair? So I saw a lot of people do like reviews. Of course, there were no people of color, sadly, and nobody with the hair color that I had. And everyone's review that I saw that had the 220 grams of hair, they claimed that it was way too little, and I saw it just by looking at the video. However, I didn't really see a lot of people that actually styled their hair, and even the ones that did style their hair, it still appeared as though there were not enough grams for, you know, to cover their short, blunt hair. I saw maybe a couple of videos, but in those videos, the girls had even shorter hair than I did, and again, no black women. So that is why I'm making this video. I hope that someone else that is, you know, black, or someone else that has short hair, maybe you're not black, you're looking for something that will work for you. I have naturally curly hair. My hair is 3B, 3C, just to give you an idea, but I did straighten my hair to make it go with this, and I put coconut oil to make it like as bone straight as I can possibly get it, because yeah, my hair definitely needs to be relaxed. But again, like, I'm trying to grow my hair out, so we taking a break from those. But anyway, I also settled on this color, which this is off black that I have in my hair right now, and I did not want to get this, but they're jet black, which my hair is naturally jet black, guys. It was out of stock and won't be in stock until November 11th, and I was too impatient, didn't want to wait that long. So I went ahead and I got the off black and just told myself I would dye them, because that's what I did before when I make my own hair extensions. These not only feel better and feel more natural than the last extensions that I had, but they also don't look so bulky on my head. Like, normally if I touch my head, or like once I put them in, like, they feel heavier. I can feel that they're there. These extensions, like, you can forget they're even on your head. They're very lightweight. Of course, if you're like brand new to extensions, they might feel a little bit heavy to you, but if you've worn extensions before, these are definitely light. And to be totally honest, guys, you probably don't even need to get as, you know, big of a set as I did, but I'm someone that would rather be safe than sorry. So I got the 265 gram 20-inch off black you know, hair extensions, but realistically I think I could have gotten away with the 220 gram, because it's just one extra, you know, 4-clip weft, and in all honesty, I don't feel like it makes that big of a difference. Just as I kind of did the first time I put these in my head. This is only the second time I've, you know, installed these, by the way, but the first time that I did it, I actually forgot my 4-clip weft. I felt like I didn't have enough space, and I forgot, you know, the 2 1-clip wefts. I forgot those too. But this time around I made a mistake, and I initially put a 2-clip weft at the bottom instead of a 3-clip weft. So I actually had to take that out after I'd already done almost all of my hair and, you know, throw that one in there. But I honestly feel like I don't need that extra 4-clip weft. It's nice to have, and I do think that it does help with concealing the short hairs, but it's definitely not a need. But again, I would personally advise you to have it, because I'm wearing it right now. I have all of the hair is in my head. That was another problem I had when I watched reviews. It's like, girl, we're trying to watch a review video. Put all of it in your hair. I want to see what all of it looks like all together. So yes, this is all of the hair. This is 20 inches off black. This is what it looks like. So again, like, if I play around in my hair like how I am right now, you can see like the straight pieces, etc. But that's not how clip-ins work, you guys. It's supposed to make it where it looks natural doing day-to-day stuff. If I'm turning my head, doing whatever, you can't see that I'm wearing hair extensions. But of course, if I take, you know, no bobby pins, I don't style my hair, and I flip around my hair like it's my own hair, well then of course you're going to be able to see I have in clip-ins. This looks super nice. It photographs nicely. I will say again, like, in comparison to other extensions, they didn't have as much softness and as luster as I initially wanted, but I feel like after I put it in my hair and I added, you know, my own like argan oil and coconut oil, etc. to my hair, it instantly felt like a million times better than the Brazilian hair that I had gotten before. So yeah, this is 265 grams of Off Black Luxy Hair. I'm a black woman. I have curly 3B3C hair. To give you an idea, my hair is very short, chopped, butchered, as I said before. And yeah, guys, I love these. These are very expensive and the most expensive extensions I've ever bought, but they're definitely worth it instead of me having to make them myself. I don't know what type of magic they have like worked out with their little band thingy, the little seamless thing that they have, but it is like perfect, you guys. So to kind of give you an idea as how I have my clips in my head, and if you want, I can make a video showing you how I install mines. I have two of their, one single clip wefts to make up my bangs. So I'm sorry if that got confused. So I have two one clip wefts. So one at the bottom, one at the top. I have one clip weft on my left and right side, like just at my ear level, like right at the top of my ear. And then I have two, I basically layered up, so 1 3-clip weft, 1 3-clip weft, and then I have 1 2 3 4 clip wefts like going up, and then I have two 2-clip wefts, one on my left side, one on the right side, and then yeah, that's all of the hair. But to me, it's the perfect amount. And then of course I curl my hair to make it blend and look natural. Like this literally looks like a wig, you guys. Like this is perfect. And another reason why like I prefer this way, I don't have to worry about like, I work with kids. For those of you that don't know, this might be the first video of mine you're watching. I always have that fear of like, okay, kids have pulled on my hair like for fun. So I always think like, oh my God, I'm glad I wasn't wearing a wig. Like, pull on my wig and fly off of my head, and just like windy days, and then like taking the subway here every day, just being windy outside. There's tsunamis here in Japan, so I don't like the thought of like my hair falling off of my head. And with clip-ins, you don't have to worry about that. The worst thing that can happen to you is that wind blows and people can see a clear distinction. Oh, this girl has on clip-ins. I can see her short natural hair blown up above and revealing that clip-in. Or maybe I bend over to get something out of my bag and maybe someone notices, hey, like that's a clip-in right there. Something like that. I would much rather have that than the humiliation of having to decide, do I go, turn around and pick up my wig off the ground in shame? Or do I live for the 2 seconds of someone seeing that they can see a clip in a track on my scalp, whatever type thing. But these really blend in so nicely, guys. You're not gonna have to worry about that. So again, if you have short hair, I highly recommend that, of course, you get the 265 gram set, and I do recommend that you curl your hair to help it blend more naturally. I understand that a lot of people like to wear their hair straight. I'll show you later in the video, again, if you want to skip ahead, what my hair looked like straight, because that was my first impression taking it out of the box. And honestly, these are the only clip-in hair extensions I've ever seen where they looked good on a black woman with short, really short, choppy hair without doing anything to them, like straight out the box, not washed, not even straightened with a flat iron, you guys, just as is. I've never seen that, because even when I've made my own hair extensions, they've never been thick enough. So I always knew, like, okay, if I want them to look natural, that automatically means I cannot straighten these. But I promise you, these can be straightened and still look bomb. However, like I said, I like the look of them being curled, not just to blend it, but I think it looks better on me as a whole. So it's totally up to you what you choose to do, but you definitely have that option to curl them, to straighten them, whatever you choose to do. I know people like to wear their hair differently, but for me, I like a nice side part. I don't like a part down in the middle. It doesn't look right with my face. Although I have worn my hair that way before, it's been over 10 years. I don't do that hairstyle. So for me, this works best because I also have, straight across bangs. And for me, it's easier to just, swoop my bangs on one side instead of having them parted on both. I think it makes it easier to blend the hair too. So yeah, these are definitely worth it. I love them and I would definitely buy them again. I highly suggest them and recommend them. Go for the 265 grams. That's why I went for them. After watching people's videos, I felt off put. I'm sorry I got all over the place, guys. But I was like, oh my God, okay. these people pay like $300 for these. I'm not going to pay $300 for hair extensions that won't blend. I will, you know, cause a riot. Because I was thinking to myself, like, they have a very strict, you know, no refund policy, which I understand. It's for sanitary purposes. I don't want y'all nasty, you know, lice infected used hair extensions either. So I'm glad that they don't accept returns. But at the same time, I'm also a little bit hurt because there's risk on my end. Do I want to take a chance with opening up this box and potentially, you know, getting extensions that don't work for me? So yeah, I'm glad that I took that chance and I went ahead and bought them for myself, because honestly I felt discouraged. There were no videos showing me what the 265 grams looked like. I found, I think, 1 or 2 videos and none of them were like thorough, so it didn't really help me very much. And even with those, it appeared as though the 265 grams still wasn't enough. So definitely don't get the 220 unless you're 100% sure that you do not have thick hair. But I noticed that a lot of girls opt for the smaller sets thinking that their hair is thin, or they just simply want to save money and they want to make it work. But honestly, go up at least, you know, 1 or 2, you know, bundles more than whatever you think. If you think you need 120, get 180. You think you need 180, get 220. See it that way. So that's that. I hope that you found this helpful. Again, if you want to see my authentic reaction to, you know, first opening up the box, please watch ahead in this video. If I can remember, I'll try to add some timestamps, or I'll add them later to let you know where to go. At the bottom of the screen, I'll like tell you what time to go to. But yeah, I kind of broke it up where I did my initial reaction to unboxing it. I did my initial reaction to putting them in my head straight out the box. And then I also did another one in which I had like styled them to show you what they look like. But I wanted to give you a more natural look because, again, like, I had on contact lenses, etc. And my hair, you know, wasn't quite exactly like, I don't know. It looked thinner in video initially, so like I wanted to make sure I did the hair justice and show you both what my real hair looks like as well as what this hair looks like. But again, I promise I'm not paid, not sponsored. I am a real black girl. I'm real. This is my real hair, like, you know, from Luxy. Like, Luxy did not give me any special hair because I'm doing a video or something. They're really thick. I have no idea what people are talking about it being thin and not feeling like 265, because I'll be honest, when I took it out of the box, it did not feel that way. But after I put it on my head, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely 265, because before I was even done, I was like, this is too much hair. How am I going to fit this in my head? But this is literally like perfect, you guys. This is what my short, butchered hair, whatever. So like I said, the more you play in it, the more like you'll be able to see the little pieces. But even like the color match, like even without me dyeing the hair like jet black, you can still see that, you know, it looks like it matches. I mean, you can't see. It matches. Like, it looks like it's the right color. So, of course, there's, like, lighting and whatnot that I'm using for this video. But realistically, like, even when I look at myself in the mirror, like, out in public, you cannot tell the difference. Like, this perfectly blends with my hair, even though there's, like, a reddish-brown, like, undertone going on with these because they are off black. And like I said, my hair is jet black. Like, the blackest black. Like, it looks like I dyed my hair. But that's really just its natural color. It's always been that way. So yeah, okay, I'm done. If you want to continue watching, I did an unboxing to show you what they look like out of the box. I show you what they look like straight out of the box on my head and curled. So yeah, keep watching. Thank you very much, Luxy. I love these extensions. I would definitely be buying again. I highly suggest and recommend them. And the only thing is, like, I wish they had more like hair textures and like options, etc. to play around with, because these are pretty expensive. So if I did buy them again, like, I can't see myself getting them in another color because they're clip-ins and not a wig. But if they had like different kinds of extensions in the future, if they ever, you know, expand to more black customers or Hispanic customers, people with curly hair, I would definitely like to buy some more natural textured extensions that work for my natural real hair. But because I always straighten my hair anyway, this works out for me because it's how I wear my hair on a day-to-day basis. But I love these. If you look back at some of my older pictures and videos on Instagram, you'll see like what my hair looked like before with other extensions. And when you compare these Luxy extensions to it, yeah, you'll see. And mind you guys, this is without me brushing out the curls. This is with the curls just being as they are. So if I actually brushed out these curls, like, it will look even more natural. So, all right, I'm done talking. Thank you for watching. Okay, hey, I'm really sorry. I know I look really crazy right now, but I previously recorded this video when I had my hair kind of old, dirty, needing to be washed, and of course like a filter. So I wanted to show you what I look like without any extensions, no filter, so you can really see like what's going on with my hair and my hair color. So as I said, there are some little bits where there's like still some bleach damaged hair like at the bottom, but I wanted you to see just how thick my hair is. So I've done nothing to it. I'm in the process of getting ready to straighten my hair, so you'll see what it looks like blended, but before this video more than likely. But I want to show you like what my actual hair situation looks like, because I felt like you couldn't really see the thickness of my hair in the video that I previously recorded that you will see towards the end of this video. So yeah, sorry, no, I look crazy, but my goal is to show you like just how good these hair extensions really are and to do them justice, so it doesn't seem like, oh, they worked for you because your hair is thin. That's definitely not the case. My hair is short, choppy, broken, damaged. Like, it's literally regrowing. All my hair fell out a year ago, so this is a year's worth of growth. Everything is new hair in my head. So yeah, back to the video. Okay, so sorry, I'm back again. I wanted to show you what my hair looks like now that I have put some coconut oil in it to help it obviously straighten, so it will blend in better. I highly suggest this if you are a black woman that has thick curly hair, or maybe anyone, but I know that depending on your race and hair texture, like the thought of putting oil in your hair is like, what? But us black girls need it, and if you're watching this video, I assume you are like me. But anyway, yeah, just trying to give you an idea. So I'm going to flip this side over because my bangs are going to come over here instead of, I don't like middle parts, it just looks weird on me. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you exactly what it looks like now that my hair has been straightened. So yeah, and as you can see, there's like little choppy pieces, so I'll talk about this more earlier in the video, but long story short, I understand that obviously I'm going to need some bobby pins. I'm going to have to use hairspray and kind of accept some of my hair kind of like showing through where it's clearly not the same length. But that's because my hair is damaged and again broken throughout, so I can't expect a perfect, smooth, seamless, look with clip-in hair extensions, because my hair isn't even. It's not even one solid length itself. So of course adding in lengthy extensions is not going to necessarily look as good as it could. So yeah. Hey, what's up? It's Comic95 the Savior, and for this video I will be reviewing Luxy hair extensions. This is a little bit different from my usual content, but I wanted to do a review on this for a few different reasons. One, I've been wearing hair extensions for quite some time now, and I had a hard time actually finding some extensions that were being reviewed by someone that had hair that was like mine's. So long story short, if you are a black woman looking to get hair extensions, you most certainly can wear Luxys, just like how I am. I am currently wearing they're 265 gram set of off black hair extensions. My natural hair color is actually jet black, but the jet black wouldn't be in stock until about a month from now. So I was impatient and I got these, and honestly, they actually match just fine. I started wearing hair extensions because my medium to long length hair got super damaged. I bleached, dyed, and bleached again my hair and then relaxed it, and I just completely ruined it. So I had to start all over with my hair. I wasn't brave enough to do the real official big chop, but my hair pretty much just started falling out to the point where I have no more old hair left. I have little bits of brown pieces of hair which are tucked away underneath my Luxys. So long story short, let's kind of get into the review of this video. I want to explain it, so if you don't want to hear me kind of talk about my backstory and see the finished product, I will add a timestamp so you can see me actually unboxing the hair and giving you my true first impression, as well as showing you what the Luxys look like fresh out of the box. So this is my hair blended in with the Luxy hair extensions. These are 20 inches off black, 265 grams, which is basically the 220 gram set plus an additional 65 gram volumizer left is what they give you. So what else? Yeah, I straightened my hair. I washed my hair first, and then I straightened my hair, and then I curled my hair with a flat iron to create these nice wavy like curls in my hair to help it blend better. These are honestly the best hair extensions I've ever bought, and I was really afraid to buy these for a lot of reasons. Like I said, I didn't see a lot of videos by other black girls, and then the videos that I saw, everyone's hair was much thinner than mine's. My hair is super short and like choppy all over, but my hair is really thick. So normally, even if like a black girl's recommended something, I have to think, maybe it works for your hair texture, but will it work for my hair length and volume? But these are perfect, guys. I've bought Brazilian hair, I have made my own hair extensions, and I've never had anything that like was perfect thickness wise, where I didn't have to like hide the short pieces of hair. If you look like deep inside, you can find like the little pieces of whatever, they're there. But these blend perfectly. It's 100%, you know, Remy hair. It's human hair. It feels natural. I will say, if you're used to buying Brazilian hair, it's not as shiny and soft as I expected it to be. But honestly, like after I styled it and like added some hair oil to it, like I have argan oil in my hair right now, it actually made it smell really nice and it feels really well. And yeah, like I didn't even wash these hair extensions, by the way, which for hygienic purposes, you should definitely wash your extensions before you wear them, but I was too frantic. I wanted to put them in right now. So yeah, absolutely love them. They're perfect. The thickness is perfect. I have no idea what people are talking about because I watched so many videos of people saying that their extensions were too thin, even although they got the 220 gram set. And I promise to God, like I have the world's thickest hair. Despite how short it is right now, it's still super thick, but my hair never blends. I have another set of extensions that I kind of made myself. I bought 2 different sets of Brazilian hair extensions, and they were like, I forgot, like S-Wave or whatever, and I literally glued the tracks together to create a 240 wef, you know, pack or whatever you want to call it, and 240 gram, you know, pack of hair for a full head. And oh my God, these are way thicker. Like I swear, like those few 15, I can't do math, guys, however much difference, you know, because I don't know, it might have been a little more than 240. Long story short, it definitely did not feel anything like this. And because of how bad it was, I had to like put bobby pins everywhere to keep my, you know, short hairs from showing through. But with Luxy, I don't need to do that. So if you watch later in this video, I show you what my hair looked like before I straightened it, before I put any hairpins inside of it, but I wanted to show you like what it looks like after it's been curled. I do have a few bobby pins inside of my hair, like one behind my ear right here, and I have, I think, like maybe 2 or 3 in the back of my head because I have super short pieces of hair, and that's not Luxy's fault. It's just that my hair is really just too short where it cannot blend with anything. But once my hair like grows back to its normal length, like being like down here-ish, I most certainly will like skip the bobby pins. They're definitely not needed. I didn't even find a need to actually cut and blend my hair. Like this is perfect, like as is. Like I literally need nothing. I can't explain it to you guys. And I saw people's reviews with them like complaining about the ends of it being like, you know, straggly or whatever, because, you know, normally people with thick hair, it's thick all the way down, which is true. But for some reason, this actually does work and it looks natural, despite that being the case. So yeah, the extensions are perfect. They feel so secure. They blend with my, you know, African American hair. And I just absolutely love them. I mean, of course, you have to straighten your hair in order for it to look right. But I didn't do anything special. I literally just curled my hair with a flat iron, put some argan oil in it, and that was it. Like I've never had extensions that not only feel this good, but they're so lightweight. They blend so easily. And it's perfect. This video is not sponsored, might I add. These were not gifted to me. I purchased these extensions on my own. Luxy's not paying me to make this video. I just really like the product. And my first impression, I had mixed feelings towards it because the hair felt like it was thick and good when it came out of the box. But after I like looked at the individual wefts, I was like, But now after actually like putting it in my hair and styling it, I was just like, wow. And even seeing that without me curling the hair, that's another thing I want to comment on, you guys. You do not need to curl the hair. You don't need to curl it. It will automatically like look just fine with it being completely straight out of the package. I've never had that in my life. Anytime I've clipped in hair, no matter how thick it was, you could instantly see the short, chunky, choppy hair that was my natural hair. I did not have that problem. I literally, like, it arguably looked better than this looks right now with it being curled. It was perfect, straight out of the package, which they don't necessarily recommend that you do that, but it was good to go. And normally, like, I always thought that as a girl with thick hair, as a black woman, if you're buying hair extensions and you're not going to wear a wig or, get a sew-in, you're definitely, it's automatic. You don't even ask such a silly question. You always have to curl it to blend it. I was actually upset when I was seeing girls' videos like here where they weren't curling. It's like, you have to curl it to make it look natural. You have to style it. But oh my God, you do not have to. All you need to do is just brush through with your fingers and put it right on your head, and it looked just fine, I swear. That's all I did. So of course right now, like I said, I did curl it, but in a later part in this video, at the end, I'm literally just wearing the hair straight out of the package. So long story short, I got my order in about 6 days. I'm in Japan right now, so I, had them shipped internationally. I didn't pay anything extra for like customs or anything like that. It was a super simple, smooth process. Customer service was perfect. The hair is perfect, and Luxy is like literally like the best. I will definitely be buying hair extensions from them again. In the meantime, I don't know how I'm gonna wear my hair. I'm kind of debating if I want it to be long or short, because I have been wearing extensions like just for shorter hair. I actually cut my long extensions that I makeshift myself, but I kind of got tired of that, and I was like, oh, I miss my long hair. So that's why I got these. But these feel more natural. They seem healthier than the other hair that I had. And of course, like, Luxy is a better company to be buying from than some random place in China. So yeah, that's that. I don't have anything else to say. If you're thinking about buying them and you have thick hair, please get the 265, not the 220. That extra weft does help. I honestly, that was another thing. Like, I've never been in a situation where the hair was so good, I felt like I had too many wefts. That's never happened to me. Because my hair is always so thick, I'm always like, oh my God, where can I put, this weft to make it, cover up more hair? But in this case, I was like, oh, I'm done with my hair. Like, oh, but there's still like 4 more wefts left. Like, what? So yeah, like, this was perfect, you guys. And they're like wefts for my bangs are perfect too. They're single clip wefts. They're so smooth, like going in on your head. I can't explain it, but they have like the best little like weft band thingies that I've ever seen. Like, I just love this to death. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to take these out tonight, but I know I have to. So yeah. Keep watching, and I will show you my unboxing next, so you can see my first initial reaction to getting my package. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful. Please keep in mind that, as always, everyone has different hair textures, different hair lengths. A style that works for me, hair that works for me might not work for you, but honestly, in my opinion, if you're thinking about trying out Luxy, I highly recommend that you do. I absolutely love this hair. Like, oh my God, you guys, like, I can't even like explain to you like how good it feels and how easy it was to style. Like, that was the best part. So easy to style, and I didn't need to use hairspray. I have no hairspray in my hair. I always have to use hairspray anytime that I have clip-ins in, but with this I did not have to. And mind you that my hair is extremely hard to blend, so of course, like, I'm not expecting anything to be perfect. There's gonna be little pieces because my hair is literally like different lengths all over, so I do have in some bobby pins going on. But even like with that, you guys, like, I don't have to use hairspray. I didn't have to use as many bobby pins, and the thickness is where I want it to be. Like, I don't have to worry about going without bobby pins. I can wear it just as it is. I don't have to worry about like flipping my hair around. Like, when I used my other extensions that I make myself, I would never never go without hairspray. I would never go without bobby pins, and I would never wear it straight. But Luxy's hair extensions are to die for. They are excellent, and I don't know if I'll be willing to like try another brand, but of course I will. Maybe there's better stuff out there, but for right now, these are the best hair extensions I've ever tried so far. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching. If you found my tutorial, my video helpful, please leave me a like and a comment down below. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you would also follow me on my social media accounts. I have an Instagram and a Twitter account that you can follow. You can also add me on Snapchat, and I have a Facebook page that you can like as well. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Luxy. Bye. Okay, so my package just arrived. I'm going to open it right now. Okay, so here goes my package. My extensions just came less than an hour ago. I already took off part of the label, obviously because of my address. I wanted to show you the other side, but I'm having trouble getting the label off, and again, for privacy, I don't want my address to be seen. The packaging is really nice, but the only problem that I do have, I'll show you on the other side. I don't like that it's not discreet at all. I mean, it is just hair, but I mean, it's personal. Maybe I don't want people to know that I ordered extensions. That's kind of a private thing. Maybe I'm thinking too much, but I'm telling you how I feel, and I imagine other girls too. I mean, it clearly says it's a good hair day and the brand, and I get it, they want to advertise, but I don't know, to me it just comes off as a little bit tacky, considering that it's hair and not lingerie like Victoria's Secret. So yeah. Okay, so I wanted to show you what my hair looks like without any extensions, just straightened, and it's dirty, so I am going to wash it to help it better blend. But you can't really see, but my ends are very, very thick, even although like my hair is definitely in need for a trim. But I'm a big baby, and I know I need to cut it to help my hair grow back out. But long story short, yeah, I completely damaged my hair. I bleached and relaxed and bleached and colored my hair like 3 or 4 times back to back in less than 48 hours, and it caused all of my hair to fall out. Like, my hair before was like waist length, like under, you know, at my chest at least, if not underneath. So it was really hard for me to get used to having short hair. So I've been experimenting with different extensions, and I've read so much stuff about Luxy, but I kept avoiding it because I was like, maybe it's not for me. You know, maybe it's just white people hair or whatever, which we're not going to get into that, but you know what I mean. I didn't feel like it was going to match with my hair texture, although I do have 3B, 3C hair, which is kind of like in between. So for example, I oftentimes find that products that are actually made for white girls with curly hair tend to work better for my hair than the very heavy products that are made for African American hair, which generally gears more towards 4-type coarser hair. I believe I have what's called high porosity hair, whichever one it is, where your hair like quickly absorbs water and dries fast. That's me, and I've been that way my entire life. I did not have a relaxer growing up or anything like that, so it has nothing to do with my hair being damaged. It's just the way that it was. So anyway, that's my story for why I started buying hair extensions. So I just want to open this up while I'm here with you. So here goes the package. This is what I was saying, you guys. Like, to me, this is a little bit embarrassing because, like, people know what you're buying. Like, not even just recognizing the brand. Like, it clearly says that it's hair or that it's for hair, which, again, I don't like that, but whatever. It's a little bit hard to open. But it is very pretty. Pink is my favorite color. I like the packaging. And again, from a business perspective, fine, I get it. It's advertising for them. I saw a lot of videos before I got my package of people opening up there, so like I'm trying to like picture. I know what I'm going to get, like, especially since I just got the peeking inside, but I'm like waiting to touch everything myself because you have people saying, oh, they're too thin. Some people saying they're thick, you know, see-through hair, whatever. So I believe in the notion. I want to say this before I open. You get what you pay for, and to me, since these extensions are very expensive. Considering that it's not that much gram-wise, like I've seen hair that's more grams. For the cost, it definitely should live up to the expectation. I don't know what to expect though at this point. And after what I saw, it seems like the additional, 65 or 45, however many grams, isn't because of the hair itself being thicker, but they just throw in an extra volumizer weft, which that doesn't sound too promising or good, but we will see. We will see. So this right here, yep, is the volumizer weft that everyone was talking about. And as all the other videos have said, yes, these cannot be returned or exchanged upon being open, which I fully understand because, of course, you know, it's hygiene, you know, for hygiene purposes. You don't want to use hair that's been in someone else's head, even if it was just for 2 seconds, even if it never touched a person's scalp. They can have lice, they can have any type of bacteria, germs, and whatever. I don't want to purchase used hair. And I'm pretty sure most of you don't either, but I also understand from the buyer's perspective, it pisses you off to pay that much money. I think the problem that people have, because I know there's going to be like a tester weft clip thingy, is that the tester is just that, a tester. You don't know if that's going to be how the thickness of all the hair feels once it gets in your head. So you're kind of like taking a gamble with buying this, but let's see if it will be worth it. I will wait to open this because I want to actually, excuse the light, I want to actually see the tester before I open anything in the real box. So, oh, I also got these free satin scrunchies for my order. Just to let you guys know, I paid over $300 basically for the entirety of my order. It was $303. I used a $15 off coupon though, which saved me. And I'm living in Japan, by the way, if I don't say that in my other video that you'll see before this. So yeah, I'm living in Japan, and I didn't do the express. I did express, but like the economy international shipping instead of the actual express. So it got here a day earlier than expected. However, while it did get here a day earlier than expected, I was a little bit upset because I feel like they didn't do a good job with handling the customs situation. As everyone's already said, it's like a fact. That's something we can all agree on. Their customer service is phenomenal. So I was able to get help immediately. There's a time difference, so I wasn't upset about them not, replying in the 1 to 2 hours that everyone was pretty much saying. But they still got back within a day, and they would message you like as soon as they opened with answers to your questions. So at first I had difficulty purchasing from their website, and I put 2 and 2 together myself, and I figured that it was because I was purchasing in yen. Something that costs $200 appears as 2,000 in US dollars. So I, messaged them and told them that. And so she explained to me to change it to US dollars. But while I understand that, to me that's kind of tacky web design wise. Like, there's no point in having foreign currency if your website can't respond appropriately to it, if you get what I mean. So, and I trusted the company, so I would have been willing to give them, my card information via email or whatever other route they wanted me to take. But I followed her advice. She was right. And of course, I feel trusting because they weren't, trying to get my card information directly. So anyway, yeah, I was able to purchase it, and after watching reviews, I saw people complaining and saying that the 220 wasn't enough, that they needed, 265. And so I was like, I didn't see 265. So I went back and I saw, oh, this is a part of like some type of volumizer, whatever, package that they have. And so then, of course, when I went back to go buy it, it turns out the color that I wanted, because my hair is actually like naturally jet black. It looks lighter in this light, and there's some like bleached parts at the bottom of my hair still from when I bleached my hair that hasn't completely grown out yet. Grown out and fallen off, because I've been letting my hair just do its thing. I wasn't brave enough to fully shave my head, despite how like bad my hair had gotten. But anyway, yeah. I forgot what I was saying to you guys. I was talking about, oh yeah, so they didn't have the jet black. They only had it in off black, which sucked, because I knew it was going to have like reddish, brownish like tones, like how this is. And my hair is naturally jet black. Like, it just grows jet black. It's as black can get. So I know I'm going to have to dye this to match my hair, so I don't really care too much. And on camera, it'll probably look like it matches my hair, because even for myself looking, my hair actually looks more brown. It does not look jet black looking in camera, but trust me, it is jet black. So yeah, after paying that much money, and then after it got here, there were problems at customs because they didn't declare like the value of it. So I had, thankfully, because I signed up for email notifications and I didn't just wait for my order to arrive like how I think most people would do, they sent me an email letting me know that it was being held up in customs for that reason. Unfortunately, it was a very tedious process. I had to message them online because I'm in Japan. I had to message, them to talk to their customer service at FedEx. So I messaged Luxy to let them know what was going on too, because FedEx's website does a horrible job. This is not Luxy's fault, might I add, as far as FedEx's poor design, but it is their fault that they didn't fill out the information for customs. So their poor design doesn't tell you what exactly you need to do. It doesn't tell you to call, doesn't tell you to do anything. It just says you need to be able to tell them the value of the item. Well, the problem is I live in Japan and it's being held at customs, which is like 2+ hours away from where I'm at. I'm not gonna go no 4-hour trip to pick up a package that I already paid an arm and a leg for shipping on. Hell no. So I sent a message, nicely explaining that, I don't know where my package is being held. They're telling me it's because, it needs to be declared, whatever. They call me. Oh, I messaged them and they say that they'll have their representative call me that can speak English, which was actually perfect. So they were able to quickly talk to me. I was able to explain everything. I got charged no additional fees, no money. I didn't pay a dime extra. So that was great. There were no crazy, outrageous customs charges for my package. So that made me happy. And to be honest, now that I think about it, it's probably good that I was the one that talked to them, because I probably would have had to pay something or paid a lot more if Luxy were the ones to fill out the form. So to play devil's advocate, maybe that's what they called themselves doing by not giving that information. Long story short, Luxy did get back to me quickly as soon as they opened to try to help me out. But I explained to them beforehand that I had already resolved the problem, or at least I thought I did, because they did reply back to me, to which they told me that once I get my order, you know, whatever else, if anything's wrong, let them know. So again, top-notch customer service, very nice, very respectful. And one more thing that I almost forgot. So before I actually got my order, as I mentioned to you, I had changed my mind after watching reviews of people that had thick hair like myself say that it wasn't enough, and even seeing people with thinner hair saying that theirs wasn't enough. I was thinking like, well, this chick definitely has thinner hair than me, so if it's not enough for her, it's definitely not going to be enough for me. So I returned it, but I wasn't able to use my $15 off or $10 off, whatever coupon I had, because now it was registered as though I were a repeat customer. So I sent them an email explaining the situation, telling them that I really still wanted to use the discount, to which they quickly got back to me. They, you know, canceled the order that I said I wanted to cancel, and they quickly, you know, gave me back the $15 that I had spent so that it would be like applying the coupon. So that was great. I really appreciated it. And of course, I'm no dummy. I know that they can afford to do these things because, let's be real, this hair is not worth that much money, no matter how good it is. It's a matter of them obviously marking it up to cover their customer service, you know, fees have to pay for their workers. And of course, to make profit as a brand, as a company, the fancy packaging, etc. I totally understand, no complaints. But I will just play devil's advocate and say I know why they're able to do that. So that's that. Yeah. So I think at the end ended up paying about $280 or $275-ish, if I recall. My math is horrible, but yeah, I think that was like the total of everything. It got here a day earlier than expected, although realistically, because I did order it at the end of the week last week, so today is 6 days after I purchased it. I believe I made my purchase on Thursday of last week, and it's October of 2020, by the way. Because of that, they had extra time over the weekend. Japan's mail runs differently than in the US. Like, Sunday's not an official holiday. Mail runs every day of the week, and it doesn't change on Sunday. But I will say that some places might have shortened hours on like a day like Sunday, but I don't know. Anyway, long story short, let me stop blabbering. So these are my hair ties, which I guess I will open them now just to take a look. They look very, very pretty. They're very shiny. They're supposed to be satin. Yeah, they're nice. They're not the best quality satin, I can tell by touching them. They have a factory-like smell, which is expected. That's fine. I love the color. No complaints about the color. And they do seem like they'll be good hair-wise, but they do feel a little bit cheap, but can't complain about free. Again, they're nice. It's a nice free gift, and of course, because they're satin, they're better for your hair. So, let's get to the actual hair. I didn't get one of those little brochure, the little pamphlet things that I've seen other people talk about, where it like explains the hair. Maybe that's further inside my package. So let's open this. There's like these little clear, you guys see? Okay, yeah, these little clear like plasticky things to open on each side. And then inside of that, my hair should be there. So I'm actually going to wait to try on the actual hair. Okay, this is actually a little hard to open. I do remember somebody else saying that when I was watching their review, which I guess is good. Okay. Pry it open. Alright, voila. So here we have it. So here goes the tester. It even says, read me first. Okay, this is one of the pieces of your full set of Luxy hair extensions. That answers my question. I was always wondering, like, do you get an extra piece once you include the tester strip? Or is the tester strip a part of the set that you paid for? So that answers my question. It's a part of it. It's designed for you to test the color and quality of your new set. You may take it out of the net, but it must remain fixed to this card. Please do not wear or style this piece until you decide to keep your set. Once you're sure about keeping your new Luxys, you can add this piece to your full set located below. Okay, no one's ever read this to me in any of the reviews that I saw, you guys. So, if you read the actual card, it doesn't say you can take it out. It says you can only take it out of the net. So you can't even clip it in your head. So that's actually not good. Either that or they need to rephrase their wording on here. But again, not complaining, I understand. I'm not returning this because I don't have money or time or patience, and I've bought worse extensions, so I'm going to try it out. Okay, so I'm taking it out. And let's see. I'm tangling it in here. Okay, to be honest, this feels good, but okay. Yeah, it honestly does feel thick enough to me. It does. As people said, unfortunately, yes, I can feel that it's sadly thinner on the ends, and it's kind of like a weird curl going on, which I think is strange. Normally, when I've bought extensions, like, it's more orderly, but whatever. The match actually looks kind of good from here, I think. Yeah. But of course, like I said, I am going to have to, like, style my hair. I need to wash it. I have, like, hairspray and stuff inside of my hair because I've been wearing, like, bangs, as you can see in my older videos. But yeah, like, the hair has, I'm sorry if you're like sniffing like a dog, but I can't explain it. It has an interesting smell. Like, it doesn't have like a strong smell, but it smells like a store or something. Which I guess it came from one, so it's not a bad thing. It's just interesting. Okay, I could definitely see like the brown in it from the lights, but yeah, this seems like it's good, maybe, I'm hoping. So this is one of my 2 clip wefts right here. I'm not a big fan of the ends because I see this being a problem, but at the same time, fine. I know like the ends like taper off or whatever at the end for most people, but as someone with thick hair, as you can see right here, my ends don't do that. So I feel like there's going to be a contrast in my hair, especially after seeing other people's videos. So now to make the life-changing decision of opening the entire box. So once that seal is broken, there is no going back. I'm going to open it anyway and take my chances. One of the pros to being a single adult is being able to spend money on whatever you want. And if it's a waste of money, I just won't buy it again. But I want to see the full set. Okay, and it's open. Okay, it feels heavy. That seems good. It feels heavy, but it doesn't look like a lot. I'm hoping that it is a lot. Let's take it out the band. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys, like, this feels really good. Like, it feels like it's the weight that it's supposed to be. I really got scared after watching people's YouTube videos on this. I hope that they were wrong, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's coming from a black chick with very thick, very long hair. If you want to see what my old hair used to look like, watch some of my old videos. Like, I'm not some bald-headed girl that don't know what thick hair is. Like, my hair is still thick. It's just short right now. But this feels really good. It's not the shiniest hair that I've had, though, so I won't say that that's great necessarily. It looks good on camera, though, and it doesn't look bad in person, but I've definitely had hair that felt shinier and silkier. I want to see how it feels individually, because I'm judging it as a set. To be honest, even as a normal black person with off-black hair, this hair looks too brown to me, in my opinion, to be considered as off-black or black for that matter. Just as people said, I really like how the like weft clip is, this little line right here. It's made different from how most of them are. Like, it seems very secure. I like that. And yeah, like even the clips, like, they seem more sturdy. They're not as flimsy as other clip-in extensions. So I like that. Okay. Alright, yeah, after holding it individually, I must say this does not look like 220 grams of hair. Like, I know it's all of them in total, not one individual weft, but I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I know it looks thin because it hasn't been washed or styled, so I will do that before I make my final judgment on the hair. So this is one of my four clip wefts. So that's one. My 2 clip wefts, I have two clip wefts. So this is how they look. I can't really tell whether, you know, this hair is good or bad yet. I have to actually wash it, style it, put it in my head to decide. So I have 1, 2, let's see. Is it just 2? Yes, I have 2 4-clip wefts, it looks like. Can I count? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. Why do they seem like they're different lengths though? Like one of them is longer than the other. Noticeably longer. Am I imagining things? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like there's a little extra space on that one. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. I mean, it's good. I'm not complaining because I can put that one higher up on my head, but okay. There's 2 4-clip wefts. And let's see, for this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 3-clip wefts. Okay. And I have 4 1-clip wefts. So it's funny, a lot of people were saying that like they have no purpose in this or whatever, but these are perfect for me because I am someone that wears bangs. I have a fringe, and even when I choose to like part my hair, I always have like how my hair is right here right now. I wear it with a fringe on the side like this, except I'll add this to it to make it longer. And so I normally put 2 clips on that one side to create the thickness that I want, and I will either add one of these like on each part, like at the bottom here, to cover like some short hairs, or I might put them on the other side. So I normally just put 2 down here and I do 2 at the top, but you would have already seen my like hair styled at the beginning of this video. So yeah, so that's that. And then you also get, they give you some extra clips, which I have had to use these in the past with other hair, but honestly theirs look so well put together I probably won't need them, but of course I always keep them on hand anyway. They have some information on how to care for your hair down here, so I'll read it. It says, care for your hair. Everyone wants to be cared for, especially your new set of Luxys. Follow these instructions to keep your set looking its best for as long as possible. The typical lifespan of Luxy hair extensions is 3 months to a year, depending on how often they are worn and washed and how well they are cared for. Always brush your Luxy hair extensions gently before and after each use. We recommend using a soft bristle brush starting from the bottom and working your way to the top. Before washing, carefully brush through any tangles. Wet your Luxys with lukewarm water, then apply a small amount of shampoo. Next, rinse out the shampoo and apply conditioner. If the hair is very tangled, apply conditioner and let it absorb overnight to loosen the tangles before washing with shampoo. Rinse thoroughly and allow to air dry. Keep in mind, the less you wash your Luxys, the longer they will last. We recommend washing them every 10 to 20 wears. So basically, if you plan to wear these, you know, every day, you should probably be washing them at least once, if not twice a month, which sounds about right. With my last extensions, I was doing that, and I got some really cheap ones. They were less than $100 from eBay, but I had to buy 2 packs. So it ended up costing me still less than Luxy's, but because there were only 120 grams, it was $240 in total, whereas when I add the volumizer weft, which I'm about to open, this is supposed to make it $265. So again, cannot, return or exchange after being opened. So let's go ahead and open this. I think it's cool. It leaves like little residue that says like void or whatever to show that it's been open. All right. So here goes the volumizer weft. All right. get this out. I'm gonna keep them separate for right now so I can make sure I don't mess everything up. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, like, I don't know. I don't mean this to be offensive. Maybe for a white person, somebody that has thin hair. I know black people can have thin hair too, but this just looks like literally a regular weft. Is there any difference between this and another 4-clip? Let's see. Can I tell the difference? Nope. It literally is identical to it. I see no difference. So this is basically a very expensive extra weft. Or I have to do the math on that, because if this weft, isn't this like $65 or $45 or something? Just for one single weft? Like, I can't see how this single weft is classified as a volumizer for someone. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, I feel like if it's supposed to be a volumizing weft, it should be more hair than just this. Like, it's pretty thin to be a volumizer. Like, it's literally just extra hair. So anyway, yeah, nothing special here. Again, I really like the band at the top, and I'm pretty sure I can make the hair work. I'm not worried about that, but I do feel like this hair is probably overpriced, but I will see after I put it in my actual head. And again, I will note that, as a lot of people seem to forget, you have to actually wash and style the hair. You have to brush it out. It's obviously like still like in its factory like mode, like these weird curls at the bottom and whatnot, and it feels nice, but it feels thin, and it definitely doesn't feel like as nice and shiny as the Brazilian hair that I've gotten before. Speaking of which, I need to do some research before I upload this video, because I have no idea where they source their hair. I know it's supposed to be like in an ethical way or whatever, but I just want to know, and I don't know. Not that that really matters to me, being totally honest, but it is nice to know, and because it does feel a bit strange, I kind of wonder. But long story short, Luxy is supposed to be 100% Remy hair, and it does feel like it. It doesn't have, unfortunately, the feel that I've gotten from cheap hair from China, in which it felt super, super good, and I felt like a kid that couldn't wait to open it. This feels like cheap hair. It feels nice when it's all together in a stack, but like when you're looking at an individual weft, I feel like it feels thin, it feels cheap, and it feels like you're paying too much for it. But again, I'm judging a book by its cover. You would have seen how I feel about my hair at the beginning of this video, but I just wanted to include my real impression of me actually opening it and show you guys what my real natural hair is looking like right now too. So yeah, you also get 2 clips for the volumizer weft as well, and they have little instructions inside of here too. So it says, please take care of me and I will last longer. Everyone wants to be cared for, blah, blah, blah. Same thing, no difference. It's literally the exact same instructions. So yeah, nothing special, nothing worth reading. Again, not gonna waste your time. So yeah, I can't wait to actually put these in my hair. I really wish there was a way, I know like I can mark the band or something, but I wish there was a way for me to separate and distinguish the volumizer weft from the rest of it, because it's basically just a third 4-clip weft, and I wanted a way to like see if this makes any difference. But I feel happy, sad, weird all together, because another part of like why I wanted these was the other extensions that I got. I actually cut them so that I can wear shorter hairstyles, because I missed having bangs. And so I was kind of missing my short hair because I was finding it too time consuming to have to curl my hair and put in so many clips. And I was actually ghetto. When I bought the 2 sets, I actually super glued them together to make a thicker weft for my hair. And so I was hoping that by buying these that are already $220, I wouldn't have to do that, and I would get that flat, seamless look in my head. So, speaking of which, yeah, like, I can't really show it to you here, but I know some people like complain saying that it was bulky or looked bad, etc. But honestly, I feel like this is pretty flat. Like, I think this is good. Like, my other weft was super, super chunky. So I'll have to see what it's like once I actually put it in my hair. Yeah, you'll have already seen at the beginning of this video. I love these single clip wefts. I feel like they're really well designed. They feel super nice to clip. I can't explain it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next part of this video, and I will give you my final thoughts on the hair. Yeah, bye. Okay, so I finally put the hair in. So this is my actual impression of everything. I'm actually super surprised at just how thick this actually is. Like it felt thick when I first was like touching it and taking it out of the box, but once I looked at the wefts individually and started to feel them, like it no longer felt thick. But actually after having it in my hair, you guys, like before I was even done, I was like, oh my god, I still have like another 4 clip weft, which was the volumizer, and I still had the 2 single clip wefts left over. So excuse me. Anyway, I can't even like explain it. Yeah, like I normally like bobby pin the crap out of my hair because I always expect to have to curl it, and I have like super short layers like all throughout my hair, as I showed you guys at the beginning. So I thought that it wasn't going to be able to blend, but guys, I don't even need to use bobby pins, and my hair is completely straight, yet everything is like totally fine. Like of course, like there's my bangs in the front, and again like in the back and whatnot, like I can use some bobby pins, and I probably will to go out just to secure it, or at least some hairspray. But I can actually leave it straight, and I've never been able to do that with extensions before, especially when I consider the fact that I've done nothing to these. I haven't added any heat to the hair extensions. I have not dyed them, and they actually do look like they match as of now, but I don't know how it will like photograph. Maybe when I look at pictures later, like on a professional camera, I might be able to see better. But honestly, I'm just gonna leave them how they are. Like I'm not gonna waste my time dyeing them when they look good enough. It seems like a match to me. So yeah, I was completely wrong, Luxy. You guys are right. This is the right amount of hair that I needed. It's perfect. I literally have no idea why people were saying that it wasn't thick enough or whatever for them, because this is literally like perfect for me. So anyway, yeah, I'm in love with this hair. I definitely feel like I got more than my money's worth, and I would definitely be buying again. I've bought hair extensions a gazillion times. I have made my own hair extensions, and I've never had hair that was like this perfectly thick, even while it is straight. And honestly, like the ends actually look good now. Like not good as in like thick good, but I mean natural good. At first it was seeming like these ends are gonna look, you know, straggly and bad or whatever, but no, like honestly I love it. Like I feel like it looks natural, like it looks perfect. Because to be honest, normally when I have like thickened my hair extensions, I personally had to go back in and cut them because then the ends became too thick and looked too fake, even although I know thick hair normally has like thicker ends because I personally have naturally thick hair. But as I explained to you guys, my reason in getting these extensions was because I used to have like medium length long hair, and it was really hard for me to get used to having short hair. And even after I had initially damaged it, I damaged it again by bleaching, relaxing, coloring it all back to back. And then even throughout that time, I kept doing like bad stuff to my hair, not taking care of it. So I've really like grown out my hair a lot over this past year, and I'm probably going to continue wearing extensions for at least the next couple of years. But to be honest, I love these so much, and I like how easy it makes it like to change your hairstyle. I'm probably going to be an extension wearer for life now. I like the security of having extensions because I don't have to worry about, you know, them flying away when it's windy. I work with, you know, young kids. I have students that pull on my hair sometimes, so like I don't want my wig or something to fall off. And of course, I like the fact that just like a wig, I can easily just plop it on, plop it off. Although of course, I know wig is faster. Just pull your hair back into a ponytail and throw on some hairspray, but which I do plan to experiment with those too. But I just feel more comfortable, more confident, especially considering where I live. I'm wearing clip-in hair extensions. But yeah, guys, these are perfect. The thickness is perfect. They feel great. At first they felt like, you know, I felt like it was a little dull or whatever, but no, like they feel natural. And even the shine, like it's a normal amount of shine. It doesn't look greasy or fake like how I was used to hair extensions being. So again, I just want to remind you, this video is not sponsored. This is 100% me. Luxy did not reach out to me. They didn't ask me to make this video. They didn't gift me these extensions. I'm just telling you how I really feel. I'm in love with these. And yeah, I can't wait to wear them more and actually style them. So at the beginning of this video, you would have already seen me with the styled hair, but I wanted to show you what they look like straight out of the package, not washed, not brushed with anything more than my own fingers, nothing special done, no color treatment, just fresh out of the package on a black girl. I still like just can't get over like how well these blended with my hair. Again, I have super thick hair, and like even when I watched other YouTube videos of like the few black girls I could find, it was always someone who had hair that I knew either from them saying or from looking at it that was thinner than mine. And so even like when I get like recommendations from other black people, I'm someone that always has to like take it with a grain of salt, because normally my hair is so much thicker than their hair, even although I normally have looser curls. So it still makes it where we're both black, but I can't use what you use. I need much more hair. So the only time, of course, I can be on the same page as these people is when they're talking about wigs, because fine, that works for me. But another problem I always have with wigs is I don't like, you know, having to worry, is my cap showing, did this slide off, whatever. Like, you don't have that problem. And I also want to comment on the fact, guys, these are the most comfortable clips I've had in my entire life. Like, they feel so secure, so in place, and yet it's like they're not even there. I've never had that experience before with clip-in hair extensions. Like, I don't know what they did special. Like, I know they claim it's like a silicone band or something, but no, like Luxy is hiding something from us. They're like amazing. Like, I have no idea like how they do it, but it feels so flat, so comfortable. And this is not even their seamless line, if I recall. So just to remind you, once again, I have 265 grams of their extensions inside of my hair. So it's the 220 plus the 65 gram single clip left, if I recall, that they give you. I put my extensions where it goes 3, 3, then 4, I think 3, 4, so 4, 4, 4, 4, all the way up to my top extension is like right here. And then I have the 2 clip left on each side, left and right side of my head. And then I also have 2 of the single clip lefts in my little side bang right here. And I have 1 single clip left on each side just behind my ears to conceal the short hairs. But guys, I didn't even clip anything up. There's no hair clipped up. Like, see how it's right here? You can't even like see it when my hair is in the front. It's completely hidden. I don't have to worry or hide or anything like that. And this is coming from someone that always uses bobby pins. I normally have to like pin, like I have to actually look for the short hair, guys. I normally have to take these sections and literally like pin them to the side of my head to secure it, to keep it from being super obvious, because normally my hair will stick out like this and the hair will be like back here and you can clearly see like it's just all chunked up of like short hair. But nope, these go straight in, and I've done nothing to the extensions. The only thing I did was I washed my own hair. Since the earlier part of me unpackaging it, I washed my own hair and I straightened it. That's all I did. Like, there's nothing special going on with my hair. So yeah, that's that. Like, this literally looks like a wig. Like, it doesn't look like hair extensions. It goes in so perfectly. I can't believe that. So yeah, again, personal preference, I will use bobby pins and I will curl it, but I like the fact that I don't have to do that it is possible to easily wear this down and straight. And of course, putting the clips in was super simple, but I would definitely be buying from them again. I'm super happy with my purchase. I love this, and I do feel like it does actually look natural. It feels great. It doesn't feel heavy. And yeah, like I don't know why more people of color in particular don't buy from them. I feel like while there are cheaper places to get hair extensions, normally, once again, I mean, you get what you pay for, and like on top of that, you have to buy more hair. So like, see how these pieces are like that? That's how like it normally is when I get like 120 whatever type grams. But with Luxy, nope, I can put on my hair in the front and it is perfect, you guys. I'm super happy. So I'm so crazy. Like, it's I'm not going anywhere. It's raining outside and it is like 7:22 p.m. right now, and I'm gonna like do my hair and makeup so I can show you guys. You would have already seen it at the beginning of this video, but I'm just so excited about them that I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for no reason and waste makeup and waste time doing my hair, even though I'm gonna have to redo it all in the morning. So yeah, that's that. I can go on forever. Thank you so much, Luxy. I love these extensions. They're perfect.